Simple steps to better productivity. How to declutter your mind for greater productivity. Have you ever found yourself sitting at your desk, staring at a never-ending to-do list, and wondering why your brain feels like it's on overdrive? Like you're trying to focus, but your mind keeps jumping from one thought to another. Whether it's that work project, remembering you need to pick up groceries, or something completely random like your favorite TV show that you still haven't finished? Yeah, I've been there too. What if I told you that you could clear out all that mental noise, regain focus, and actually be more productive without feeling overwhelmed? Sounds pretty great, right? In today's world, we're constantly multitasking. We're expected to juggle work, personal life, and everything in between. But here's the catch. When our minds are cluttered, it's impossible to be truly productive. And the worst part? We don't even realize it's happening. Our minds are like a messy desk, piled high with thoughts, ideas, and distractions. But here's the thing. We can learn how to clear it up. Mental clutter doesn't just make us less productive, it also affects our stress levels and overall well-being. So today, I'm going to show you how to declutter your mind so you can be more focused, more creative, and yes, more productive. And I promise, it's not as hard as it sounds. The power of awareness. Before you can declutter your mind, you need to first become aware of the clutter. It's like trying to clean your room without even realizing it's messy. Take a second and notice what's on your mind right now. It could be work, personal stuff, random worries. There's a good chance you're juggling more than you realize. One of the first steps in mental decluttering is to pause and check in with yourself. Are you in doing mode or thinking mode? The trick here is awareness. When you start to pay attention to all those mental distractions, you can begin to address them one by one. Think of it like when you open your phone and see a ton of notifications. At first, it's overwhelming, right? But once you start clearing them out, message by message, notification by notification, suddenly it feels less chaotic. Your mind works the same way. The brain dump. Now that you're aware of the clutter, it's time to get it all out. Enter the brain dump. The brain dump is simple but powerful. You literally just write down every thought, worry, idea, and task floating around in your head. It doesn't matter if it's personal or professional, just get it out of your mind and onto paper or your phone. The point is, you're taking the mental load off of your brain and putting it somewhere else. I've had days where I sit down, look at my to-do list, and feel paralyzed by all the things I need to do. But once I take 10 minutes to write everything down, no matter how random, I immediately feel like I've just freed up some space in my brain. You'd be amazed at how much lighter you feel after just unloading all that mental baggage. Prioritize like a pro. Okay, now that your mind's a little clearer, it's time to organize the mess. But not all tasks are created equal, right? The next step is prioritization. Think of it like organizing your closet. What's urgent, what's important, and what can wait. A lot of times we have these mental lists that make everything seem like a top priority, but in reality, most of them can be postponed or delegated. I've learned that if I don't prioritize, I end up wasting energy on the small stuff. For example, responding to every single email the moment it hits my inbox can seem urgent, but when I really think about it, half of them can wait until tomorrow. So try breaking down your tasks into categories: urgent, important, and can wait, and tackle them one by one. Create mental boundaries. Here's where things get a little tricky, but trust me, it's worth it. One of the most effective ways to declutter your mind is to set clear mental boundaries. This means being intentional about when and where you focus on certain tasks. For example, if you're working on a big project, set aside specific hours in your day just for that. No checking emails or scrolling through social media during those times. It's kind of like setting office hours for your brain. If you're at work, focus on work. If you're spending time with family, give them your full attention. It's about creating space in your mind for each moment without letting everything blend together. Your brain needs these boundaries to stay clear and productive. Here's the game changer. Sometimes the best way to declutter your mind isn't about doing more, it's about doing less. Think about it. If your mind is constantly trying to process a million things at once, you're not getting the best results. But when you focus on a few key things and give them your full attention, that's when real productivity happens. So, try this next time you feel overwhelmed. Instead of adding more to your plate, choose one thing to focus on and give it your undivided attention. You'll get more done in less time, and your mind will thank you for it. All right, to recap, if you want to declutter your mind for greater productivity, start with awareness. Do a brain dump to clear the mental clutter, prioritize what matters most, and create boundaries to protect your focus. And finally, remember, productivity doesn't mean doing everything. It means doing the right things with full focus. The best part? Decluttering your mind isn't an overnight fix. It's something you can practice every day. With a little effort, you'll start noticing the difference in how much clearer and more productive you feel. I'd love to know, what's one thing that tends to clutter your mind the most? Is it work, personal life, or something else entirely? Drop a comment below and let's talk about how you're dealing with it. And if you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on living a more focused, productive life. And remember, you don't have to clear everything out at once. Just take it one thought at a time. Your brain and your productivity will thank you.